Hello, hello, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Meet the Shoe. I am Sade.
I'm Nina. What's up, Monday?
Happy Monday, guys. Well, Nina,
Yes.
we've been
Tell,
trying to
tell everybody that
politically.
that we're pertaining to this. How much backlash we've been getting from this last.
Oh my God! From this last interview with Cuffy that
Mhm.
uh, dropped last Wednesday, but we
Yep.
did some, promos before that and after, and now
Right.
we're still doing promo of
Mhm.
Cuffy talking about the case with BMF. We've
Right.
been getting so much backlash, girl. I mean, it's like people come from us left and right.
Mhm.
Some people are for, saying yes, he did tell, and some
Uh-huh.
people saying no. Uh, um, Big Meech ain't tell nothing. Whoop de whoop de woo.
Mhm.
Tammy told, so forth. But we found out a lot of information last night about
Mhm.
Tammy leading up to Big Meech because she didn't even know him in the streets.
Right.
A lot
Nope.
of these women
Mhm.
met Big Meech writing him in prison, and he's
Right
writing
in the prison.
in the
So
jail. Oh my God, I just couldn't believe it.
me either. Hey Jeff, we're glad to have you. So I want to say as far as being a ex of a street guy, right? A
Mm-hmm.
couple of them, right? Me being used to being a street and the code of ethics, right?
Yeah.
Now, the codes is ain't no snitching, ain't no dry
No.
snitching.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Mind
Keep
your
your mouth
business,
shut.
right?
Yeah.
Be loyal to the soil.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's what we
against
learned.
anyone that chooses to tell. What I mean by that is if it's not for you, it's not for you. Just don't play a game that you're not going to play fair.
Right.
Play the game fair, don't play it raw. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um all of us still have a small, the ones that know the law and the ones that have experienced jail time like we have,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um we just want Meech to come out and say something to defend himself.
Right.
We want Meech to what you're a man, you have made this big image we have all respected. I'm not gonna say
Mhm.
I glorified it because I'm a
Right.
changed, right? I'm not in those
Right.
streets no more.
No.
But that was my past, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um he was the make it rain man. Like every rapper, stripper, the streets, even the people that's in the corporate, when they call themselves stunting and describing
Yeah.
stunting,
Mm-hmm.
each set that trend. He was
Yeah.
the one that did the make it rain, right? He's the one
Mm-hmm.
that got everybody made all these songs. Everybody glorify him. You owe us that conversation. You owe us that explanation. The
Right.
people, right? We just want to know. There's no sides to pick. Cuffy blessed us with the interview to
Yes, it is.
express and explain his situation.
And
That's it.
he explained his situation, and everybody got mad at us. Like we personally said it without like
Without
verification.
reading, because I read a
You read the
portion.
yes,
I
we read.
read a portion of the
Mhm.
Franks hearing. I'm still reading it to try
Mhm.
to give a clear understanding for people that's not getting it, why this is all about. Everybody's getting so mad at 50 Cent. He knew already that Tammy was the police, and he's trying to find a way to take the BMF series to the
He didn't
right,
know.
or what he wanna. It we don't know to this
We don't know for
day
sure. We
if he
still
knew
don't
or
know.
not,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
We don't know. He's saying he didn't know.
Yeah,
until
just like
whenever
we,
he knew,
yeah, just like
right?
we're just finding out. We're just finding out everything as well because remember, Cuffy said he finally got the paperwork in 50 Cent's
He
hands.
said he just did.
That's it. So everybody's finding all this stuff out in the last couple of months or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Within a
Oh,
month.
Jeff, you got to go into our last episode last
Ah,
week.
he said who talking bad about y'all? Just go
You
ahead
gotta
on
go
go
into
ahead.
our last in the comment section, Jeff, and look in the
Mhm.
comment section of the last episode, and we interviewed one of the BMF members, right, Cuffy, that's still locked up and fighting to get out, right,
Yep.
stating that Big Meech sent somebody at him to set him up and told on him. When you
Right.
look in the comment section is going so hard on us, and I feel that it's because we're women speaking on it, but we did the
Yeah.
time. I did my
You
10.
did
I don't
time.
have any
Okay.
co-defendants.
Right.
Sade did state. There's
Yeah.
nobody that there's not, our names
Nobody
aren't,
can say
aren't
nothing.
black and white nowhere, for nobody
Nope.
has did no time according
Nope.
to us. So we're
Nope.
speaking on it from being in that situation.
Situation at
We
the
know
time.
how Cuff feels that your friend told on you.
Right. Or
We've been
third
there.
party. Or third party.
Third
Told.
party person telling on you. Here's the thing that I wanted to point out that what people's not paying attention to. They'll keep bringing up, oh, Cuff was in jail. He's there on gun cases. Cuff didn't get
No.
caught with the guns.
Nope.
Okay, this is conspiracy, and he
Mm-hmm.
pled
After
guilty.
the fact.
He's an older man, of course. He's done time, so he wants to make sure that he want to eliminate that. You want to be home to get home to your kids. If you're looking at a huge big sentence, I guess whatever he pled to was less than what he was facing if he would have
Right.
went to trial. That's a choice that he chose to make. When we get him back on the show, we can ask him that. But for now,
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about Meech third party telling on him.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a person that did that to somebody that I known for 30 years that I got money with, I at least owe them that explanation. I at least owe the world the explanation. I at least owe everybody that's sitting up here arguing
Yeah.
about who told and what. Why are we investing to it? Why are we so invested in it?
Because this is our platform.
Yeah, exactly. And this is
That's
what
why.
we do. This is our channel, and we do talk about people that has done prior time. We want the people on there that has done the prior time or have dealt with somebody that has, and
Mm-hmm.
we express the facts of it, right? We
Mm-hmm.
also deal with entertainment and politics. But at this present time, this past week, we've been engulfed with, of course, Trump.
Right.
In this case, this situation. So
Mm-hmm.
we're just saying for this Monday, for our Monday edition, that you can't get mad at us because we weeded out the messenger. We're not even the messenger.
Right.
He expressed his story on this platform.
Directly. We asked the phone, collect call from federal BOP.
Right.
And, hey,
Okay,
you can't
Sade.
get mad at us.
Yeah, and they're mad. Another thing, so cooperation, right?
Yeah, what is
Cooperation? When you cooperate, you just cooperate. You just
Mhm.
say, out your mouth. You just tell it, right? In the federal system, the Rule 35 is you can tell business on somebody. You can also set somebody up to get a person that is inside out. The
Oh,
person that is inside has to agree
yes,
if they want the time cut.
yes, and I've heard of that. That they can even do that on the streets because I heard when reading other little when you go into like the sentencing guidelines, the law book where
Right.
they with CRIs and stuff. The
Mhm.
CRI really don't even have to do all the work. You know who could do the work? The CRI's friend or close relative could do the work
Right.
for you. So
Right.
they would be a third party CRI. They probably never got in trouble. That's how I got in trouble, right?
Okay.
So the person, he was not really in trouble. His wife was in trouble with
Okay.
child neglect. It was very severe where she would have went to prison or jail.
Okay.
Her husband became the CRI.
To set you up.
Mm-hmm. When I think
Really?
about it, when I go back and think about it, I'm like, yep, that's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
with this another case, a young lady had did it. It was around the same time.
mhm,
She had caught a case for neglecting her kids, and
mhm.
she became an informant. Just that you don't have to be a drug
Just
and
to
drug
just to
case
get out of jail.
just to get out of jail. Yeah,
Yeah. The situation with Tammy, I'm not invested in that. It's too complicated, right?
it is complicated, but it's not really complicated when what we heard
I'm saying
last
what how she
time.
started, because she started being a CI and she was paid to be a CI. She
Yes,
started sleeping with the investigators, and that's how she got kicked off, or they stopped paying her the $250,000. That's a lot of money to be
yes.
a government informant, right?
Hmm.
That's a real salary. So you worked for the government, really? Like, I don't
Yes,
even
she did.
how was she a private investigator to set people up? But they said that she was a CI or whatever, right?
But the only way she became a CI was because she met Meech and liked it on Meech. Is that, or she was doing other people like
No,
that
her
before?
initial reason was to set up, I believe, Jack Harvey.
Yeah, Jack Harvey. Hmm.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
so then she started dealing with me. She didn't the conversation was that she was turned on to Meech from Blue Da Vinci, because Blue Da Vinci was her younger little, fling that she
Yeah.
was, because he was
Hmm.
younger, right?
Yeah.
I believe that she's more closer to Meech and them's age, right? Cuff and Meech or whatever. She's more
About
close to their age.
55, somewhere
Okay.
around there. Hmm.
So she's older than Blue Da Vinci. Blue Da Vinci did not introduce them.
No.
That's not what happened in that form. They were introduced on a legitimate situation, to where they were exploring the movie deal for BMF. Meech introduced her to Cuff. Cuff had the plug with MC Hammer's brother, who was already involved in Hollywood. This
Yes.
is a legit situation.
It's supposed to
He's
be legit.
friends in Hollywood with, from MC Hammer. He's already
Hmm.
had that plug. They get the life rights over to him. When he gets the life rights, they shop the deal around. They're in Hollywood shopping the
Yes.
deal around for some years. So she
Hmm.
didn't just come into play and
No.
initially set him up. So that's where everybody's having the argument with, is that saying that she's the one that told um Meech that she was gonna set him up.
Right.
The thing is that this is your friend of over 30 years,
You
and
should
you
have
didn't call
told
him
him.
and tell him to play.
Yeah.
Say it was all on Tammy, right?
Yeah,
Let's just
right.
say
This
that's
is
what
all
she
on
did.
her.
Maybe she wanted to tell, set him up to get Meech out of jail, and it wasn't Meech's idea, right?
Hmm.
Why would your first statement be, just don't put me in that?
Right.
Just don't put my
That's what
name
he
in that.
said. Hmm.
It says that in the paperwork. Just
Yeah.
don't put my name in it, right?
Hmm.
But for what?
Why? For what? You should have been telling your friend.
Yeah.
I think it got to a point of he's out, Cuffy
Yeah.
out, trying to
Yeah.
get that big deal,
Hmm.
and you probably thought Cuffy was going to run with the whole get paid off the whole shebang.
Yeah. But he had already.
He's that type of person. I didn't think he would be do that.
I didn't think it either, right? He
Mhm.
seemed to be pretty solid. He took the time, on his chin, him and his brother. We don't know. The saga continues.
Okay.
But we just wanted to tap in with y'all for this Monday, and we're still talking about the BMF series, movies, the
If
story
it's gonna
behind
happen,
the scenes.
but a
Um,
documentary is
and the
dropping.
question still is, did Meech tell? Nobody has spelled it out, put it up on the screen, and showed that he told. Nobody's believing it because nobody has came with the paperwork. You have to go through all
It's a
of
lot.
the Frank's hearing.
Yeah.
That's where it's shown. You still have to break it down in layman's term
Yeah.
and
Right.
show what third party is, and how what Tammy said versus what Meech said
That's a
versus
lot of
what Cuff
paperwork.
said. It's a lot. People are on other podcasts reading it, but we're the only women that's doing it.
Right.
Why are we invested? Once again, because this been our platform. What Sade, since 2016, consistent since 2018. So
Right.
that's why we're talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see y'all on Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Check out our sponsors. And if you would like to donate, you can donate to our Cash App. All of it's on our page.
Yes.
See y'all
See
Wednesday,
y'all
6
Wednesday.
p.m.